Hello everybody, PieCover here. Welcome to PieCover Bitcoin Talk. Now let's talk how to get to 1 Bitcoin. Now I know it's a wrong approach to Bitcoin because you want to set a target that's attainable, right? Like, I mean, you only want to know your income. You know your income. You know how much you make, and you know how much you can save, right? Bitcoin is a saving technology, so you want to take the reasonable approach on doing so. So approximately, the average people can accumulate half a Bitcoin right now, just to be reasonable in 2023. But now, let's say how you accumulate your, or to get to your achievement in Bitcoin. Let's say you want to get to 0.1 Bitcoin, right? 10 million sats. Or let's say you want to get to 1 million sats, right? Those are all attainable if you have the right income. So, the first strategy, the first approach I would take, if it was me, I would just look at my excess, like extra expenses that I make that I don't really need. For example, if I'm a smoker, right? Most smoker in average, like most smoker I know, they spend like $12 a day in cigarettes, right? Let's say a pack of cigarettes a day. So let's say you take that $12 a day and then you convert it into Bitcoin. You just buy Satoshi with it. That's a smart move. Why? Because now this $12 a day, right? First of all, the cigarette, as we know, they give cancer. Well, I don't know, but in studies before, like the tobacco companies said, oh no, it doesn't give cancer and all this is good for you. But now we find out it gives cancer. But not only the cigarette, not only the tobacco they put in the cigarette, but it's because of all the chemical substances they put in it to get you addicted, to keep you addicted to it. So that's also what make it even worse. So now the important move by switching to Bitcoin, to convert that money into Bitcoin. First of all, you're gonna have to understand the Bitcoin scarcity and why Satoshis matters so much. Like right now, you can get 38,000, close to 40,000 Satoshis for $10, right? So think about that. I think about that, how much money you can basically save on, just doing this, accumulating Satoshi this year every day. That's a big step. It's a win-win because now you're saving into Bitcoin. You take that money you're saving for your future. You're gonna have a beautiful future with those Satoshis. But not only that, you're protecting your health as well, right? Because you are, working towards, your health, right? Because, the cigarette will eventually kill you one day, right? Because it's gonna kill you one day. Either by, not being able to breathe properly, either by cancer, either by some way it's gonna kill you, right? So you solve that problem, right? The sickness, the disease problem, and then you solve the saving problem, right? So you solve two problems at once. So you kill two birds at once. So that's amazing. So now what's the other strategy? You could say, okay, hey, let's say you drink. Right? I'm not a drinker, but I know people who drink and they spend a lot of money in their drink. Some people like pour half of their paycheck into drinking because they're so addicted to drinking. Well, you take that money and say, hey, okay, maybe you don't right away take all the drink money, but you say, okay, let them take half of that drink money and then convert it into Bitcoin, right? So, and slowly, eventually, you get to 100%, but you start at 50% first, right? So now that's the other step, right? You take all the money, right, of things you don't really need. You don't necessarily need to drink. It's just, the drinking doesn't solve the problem. You think you're solving a problem, but it doesn't solve the problem. You still have the same problem, right? So in order for you to solve the problem is to have a saving, has your money going up, right? The reason why most people, right? The reason why most people, right? Most people don't really. I'm just seeing some people on strike here. Okay. The reason why, most people who are drinking, smoking, have all the stress problem is because they don't have money. You have stress, you have your bill to pay and everything going up, right? Well, now you can solve your problem by saving into money that doesn't have to steal from you, right? If the currency can't steal from you, then you can escape the slavery. Yeah, you can escape all the horrible situations, right? If you are, let's say, a woman in an abusive relationship, right? Smoking is not gonna help you. Like drinking doesn't help you. What you have to do, you have to take the excess of that money you would say put in smoking and drinking, put that money into Bitcoin, Satoshis, right? This will change your life. This will make you more forward thinking, and it will make you a better human being, a better yourself. And in the future, basically, because you get improved so much, and you will have a better man who will take care of you. Who will say, hey, this woman will deserve more respect, right? So that's how you escape things like that. So these are the strategy, in my opinion. Like if you want to get to a Bitcoin or whatever your Bitcoin level, your goal is to just accumulating. It's to just use the money that the excess money, right, of things you don't really have to pay for, right? For example, you can like some people just spend money in a useless car, right? It's like, why do you have to pay so much money, right? Why you have to spend so much money in a car payment, right? You don't have to buy an expensive car. You can, it's just ridiculous how much money people are paying for cars, right? And you're wondering why people stay poor. Well, because they are stuck, right, to a car contract with the bank. They have to pay like $300 a month or $200. It's like, that's too much money, right? Interest rate is going up. Right? And those interest rates, so sometimes they're flexible, and when they raise it on you, right? In the next couple of years, probably gonna have to pay double, maybe a little bit slightly less, but it's still slave of that system. So I just don't get it. Like people have every day they feel like they have to get a Starbucks coffee. No, you don't have to, right? You're not gonna be that impressive to your friends, right? They don't care. You know what I mean? If you're sick now, they don't care. They're just gonna tell them, oh, I'm sick. So you think they're gonna go see you in the hospital? No, they are too busy, right? They don't care about you. So you don't have to go impress people, right? Fuck them. Sorry for my French, but that's what I would say, right? So when you look at it like that, you're like, oh, okay, man, like I just, you have to change your worldview, right? And show the proof of work. And also, another way you can get to your Bitcoin goal, whatever your Bitcoin goal is to, find things in your neighborhood and sell them, right? Like, first of all, like, look at before the garbage day, right? Drive around your neighborhood. You will find you will find somebody put out a fridge, right? They will put out like things like microwaves, and most of those things, appliances, they are perfectly okay. Right? So some of them, it's just people just put them out because they are dirty, and some people, they just don't want to clean them, right? And what you do, you take them home and then you clean it with some. You have water. Water is pretty much free in most places, and you take water and some soap and you clean it and you take a picture and put it online, right? Sell it online, right? You have like, this is, you can sell it too, and then somebody will, once you digitize something, you multiply its value by 10x. Instead of selling it like physically, you digitize it, you take a picture of it, and then you sell it. The people who see it will look at it and say, oh wow, that's amazing, right? So anyways, yeah, those are the strategies. And also, let's say you are a man and you have some skills, right? Let's say you're very physical, right? Use that physicality to stack sats, right? You can say, hey, okay, I'm gonna use my skill set that I have to accumulate satoshis, right? So these are all the things that I think you can use, right? So anyways, this is just my approach on how you stack your goal, right? Oh, sorry guys, I'm gonna let it go because I see this train making noise here. I'll see you again, guys, in the next talk. This was PieCover, and I hope you guys enjoy that. And yeah, so doesn't matter what your goal is, go on your own pace, right? Don't force on any means to stack as much as more than you can. You wanna stay solvent as well. Don't use debt unnecessarily, and then you will be okay, right? You will be fine. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. This was PieCover. I'll see you again, guys. I'll see you again. Thank you for listening. PieCover.